Hello, this is Yahweasel. Let's play Devolved Chrono Trigger. In the last episode, we got the sword, the Moss Immune, the one and only, the sword that is a great sword. And there's nothing we can do with it in this time period. So, I guess the next thing we have to do, after I realize how lost I am in the NES game, apparently I went there. Wow, that was weird. Anyway, okay, the next thing I have to do, I believe, is get back to the future, which is the past, which is the present, which is to say 1000 AD, and from there, do things. What do I have to do? Right, from there, go and chat with, the guy who wants to ride ponies with us. Ugh, it's the part of this game where you actually have to use portals is definitely not preferable to the part where you do not have to use portals. Because you have to kill things, and they all are ridiculously underleveled compared to us, but we still have to do the battle! I think for once I might get there first in the NES game, thanks to, using fast forward, or thanks to not having random encounters. There we go. Okay! So, in the NES game, we are back into the end of time, and now so are we in the SNES game. Now, which of these takes me to Medina Village? I believe it's this one. Yes, it is! Okay! And which one is it in the SNES game? Is it this one? No, that's Lean. Is it this one? Yes, there we go! Look at this, I'm still winning in the NES game! How did this happen? How am I faster? Hey guys, remember me? I sometimes leap out of your closet, because logic. Okay. Over here is our friend who might be able to repair the sword, or at least tell us how. Or he's gone! What? Where's that crazy old dude? Oh, there's a note. Let's read it. I'm out selling weapons on the black market. Come back later, Melchior. Aw, man, I thought we were the only ones interested in legal weapons. Boy, I really wish I remember what this note actually said. Oh dear. And yet, in the NES game, he's actually here. This is Melchior, isn't it? Is his note for us just what he's actually saying? Oh, great. Here is a point where I really wish I remembered the actual game, but I do not. So, I think I need to figure out where the heck Melchior is. Oh, dearie me. This isn't glowing anymore. But it's still here and unchanged. Well, I am now confused. Is he in Lean Square? God, I really just don't remember where the heck he is. And I can't get there from here. Oh, Medina isn't at all where I thought it was. Do I need to do something with the magical forest? As I recall, the answer is no. Oh dear. Okay. Yet again, I think I need a little bit of fast forwarding while I try to remember what the heck that note actually meant. Zzz. Okay, what I missed is talking to Frog, but before I can talk to Frog in this game, I have to talk to this loser. You guys, guys, I don't want to be the Slayer. Trying to slay innocent people all the time is hard work. Here, you guys can have the Slayer's medal and go kill whoever you want. Boy, what a nice, token. I believe this has already happened in the NES game, given where it sort of teleported us to. What? You think you can just stop being a Slayer just like that? Well, I guess you can. Come on, son, you're not getting out of this so easily. We're gonna go slay something together. What a great father, actually. Sorta, kinda, not really. Okay, so I believe that now that we have the medal, we can go talk to Frog. Whew! Confusion abounds. And yes, indeed, we're having a cutscene with Frog in the NES game, so this is right. And there we go. Hey there, buddy! Thou hath returned? I actually returned once before, but apparently you didn't really give a crap that time. The Slayer's medal! Yes, I'm holding it. Did you even kill the lad who owned it? Oh, I knew I missed something. Dang it! Ah, well, we can go back and kill him. He was a tiny kid. He should be easy to destroy. Even so, this alone is not enough to make life miserable for Magus. The malevolent Masamune would do. The malevolent Masamune would do a fine job crippling him, though. Unfortunately, I'm a little too lazy to try and fix it. Leave me be now. Maybe if you gave us the other half, then we could deal with that. Oh, there it is. Hey, the other half of the Masamune. He was just hiding it. There are letters on it. R-O-I-H-C-L-E-M. Roiklem? It's such a puzzle! Who could possibly understand? Roiklem? It's Melchior backwards. That's how robots... That's how robots read! Okie dokie then. Melchior? That old idiot in Medina Village, who is, at this point in time, not old, and in fact has not yet been born. Okay, let's have the same conversation in the NES game. Yes, words in Chinese. I think he said, like, the same symbol 12 times in one of those sentences. Okay, now what? Did we actually get the other half of the Masamune? I don't know! Is it in here? I just have to assume that we did that right. Oh, man. This game would be a little bit easier if I spoke the language, admittedly. Okay, so now that we actually have all the parts, I will do a terrible job of dodging enemies in the SNES game. Now that we actually have all the parts, we can go and chat with Melchior, and he can make the Masamune, and with the Masamune, we can slay Magus. For no reason. Because all he's trying to do is be a guy. Just be a friendly, normal human being. Okay, so... I assume that if you're watching this, you've either played Chrono Trigger or you don't care about spoilers, because this is not Chrono Trigger. But one of the great things about Chrono Trigger when it originally came out is when you got to Magus, you were sure that that was the final boss. Like, they arranged it so perfectly. It was so clear that that was the final boss. And it isn't. Actually, you're like halfway through the game, and there's a lot more left to be done. So, it was clever like that. And as a result, I really can't wait to see what the parody has done with Magus, because it should be interesting. Okay, get all the... Go, there we go. Once again, I have gotten there faster in the NES game than in the SNES game. Since when does that happen every time? Okay, now all we need to do is exactly what I was trying to do before when I got confused. God, I don't like these unavoidable enemies. Everyone else, it's like, oh, I can just walk around them. But these guys, no, no, no. I had to kill them every damn time. Right, now we can go and talk to Melchior, and he'll tell us something. Presumably that, you know, it was his weapon, since we know it is, and that he's also a time traveler, except that he isn't. Go faster! To the distant future, so that we can get to the distant past. They all close their eyes. I haven't noticed that before. Like someone who's afraid of roller coasters getting on a roller coaster might do. No, I don't want to see it. It's scary. I keep forgetting which is which. So glad that they're labeled. There we go. And get there in both games. Almost there. Almost making progress in this episode. It's only taken, you know, a day to do so. Okay. And finally, we can go and chat with Melchior. I have no... By the way, if my pronunciation of Melchior is not consistent, it's because I have just not a clue how it's supposed to be pronounced. Oh, look, he's here now. Why are you here again? You must be trying to steal my old man powers! This sword! You guys freaking broke it! What the heck? We didn't break your stupid sword. It came like this. This is how it was in Walmart when we found it. Best piece of music in Chrono Trigger. Oh man, and this, I didn't realize this was the first time you hear it. So great. Anyway, you conniving bastards. I'll kill you for this! Oh wait, you said you didn't break it? I have no reason to believe you. Yeah, a few sessions ago. Now you gonna fix it? Now you gonna fix it or not? Yeah, I will fix it. I just need a chunk of bloodstone to reforge it. Bloodstone, like a stone with blood, and yet another fetch quest. Mwahaha, correct. It's an evil red stone soaked in fresh blood. But I haven't been able to find any for, about 13,000 years now. Why must you send me on an endless series of fetch quests? You'll probably die trying to find the red stone. But if you do manage to stay alive somehow, then bring it back to me. Want to buy other deadly weapons? Not really. Okay. Same conversation in the NES game. I don't think this is where you get to go to Zeal, but this is important, because I think this is when it's finally the right idea to go to the distant past. Because there might be bloodstone there, maybe? I just don't know. Oh, man. This is the episode of, oh boy, I really wish I had, the actual plot of the game here. Or I guess this and last episode. They're blending into each other because it's just been confusion and more confusion. So let's try going to the distant past and see if there's now anything to do there, like finding a bloodstone. Because after all, if it existed 13,000 years ago, it must exist 65 million years ago, right? That is definitely the right decision because we have a cutscene in the NES. I'm using the NES game to guide me in the SNES game. That's crazy! The NES game is a weird hack! Oh, yep, cutscene here, too. It's a bunch of green scaly dudes playing tag! Well, we'll have to ruin their game of tag next time! Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like below. Cheers! From Yahweasel.